Okay, I am here without Manicam. Which I hate because everything is backwards. So okay, hello. So we'll sit here for a minute and we'll see if there's buffering or if there. Okay, so how's the sound? Of course, the sound, it's not. I obviously had a very bad connection if the sound was gone too. So this may not be a very fair test. Okay. Yeah. But the sound, I didn't realize the sound was bad last time too. If the sound was bad last time, I must have had a bad YouTube connection. Because I know the last couple of times the buffering has been fine from me, hasn't it? The last couple of streams, you guys haven't had as bad buffering from me since I switched the latency. Hello, Ian. We're just trying to test and see if the buffering issue is a Manicam issue. So I went off and I'm back without Manicam, but there was a sound issue too. So I think it was kind of an unfair test because obviously I had a bad connection if the sound was bad. So it wasn't obviously just Manicam. Hey, Janet. Hey, Zoe. All right, so what I'm going to do then, all right, so that means I'm going to use this. All right.
Spell call them.
Sorry, guys. Mute my computer here. Please don't hear all my... Oh, no. Don't want iTunes. Stop that. Okay. One moment. I'm just going to try and get some little brightness here. Since I'm not using Manicam, I have to use my other webcam app for my camera settings. So let me get things cleared here. Okay, at the end of my stream, you guys, I'm going to turn Manicam back on and do a test again with Manicam because it could have been just a bad connection. Hey, Jillian. So, no Manicam for me today, I guess. Let me make that window. There we go. Got my chat popped out. Okay. All right. Yes, I am going to make a, let me do a greeting again. Hello, this is Music Scrap, the musical scrapper, also known as Jean, or Sassy, or Camo McGee. Several of my nicknames around here. And it is a beautiful, sunny, blue sky day here on the east coast of Canada. Today I'm going to make some journals and do some of this and some of that. So a few things. Eileen wants me to test my stamp again. So I think I'm going to do that first. Eileen wants me to test my swatch stamps again. So I'm going to do that. She wants me to because I was having trouble with them the other day. But I wasn't sure if it was just my ink pad pad or what it was. So we're going to try them again and see. I've re-inked my ink pad. Well, I'm just doing a test, Jillian. I don't think it was I actually don't think it was Manicam that was the issue. Manicam may cause buffering. It shouldn't really. But I had bad sound too, so I think bad connection to YouTube. So I just switched off Manicam. At the end, I'm going to do a test and turn Manicam back on and see if the buffering comes back or not. And it better not be Manicam because I paid good money for that program and I want to use it. Okay, so Eileen wants me to use these stamps. So Eileen, have you heard that there are some other people who are having trouble with their stamps stamping properly? Got my stamp here. Oh, Denise, you're getting sound again? Oh. Well, I can only do what I can do. Well, dang it. Okay. Okay, so I re-inked my archival ink pad, so we know it's not my ink pad that's causing the problem. This is the 90-pound B paper, and I'm going to stamp it on the smoother side. There's one side that's smoother than the other. It's cold pressed paper, but one side's still smoother than the other. So and I think I already sanded this one a little bit the other day. And I put like 4 really good squirts on this. So okay, good, Joycey. That's good. I don't know, YouTube. I have a feeling whatever YouTube server uses for my area is junk. Yeah. See, they're not, it's not stamping very well, Eileen. And that was brand newly. Okay, I'm going to try something. A trick. I'm going to write Simon Says Stamp because this shouldn't be. Certainly pay enough for these stamps. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit of sanding here. And then I'll try again. And if that doesn't work, I'll try Versamark on it before I... Hi, Sharon. Yeah, but Josie, sometimes if there's buffering, you'll lose live, and then the chat doesn't make sense because the chat stays live, but the video doesn't, and you end up with a real weird lag. I always end up with lag. Janet always drops off live for me. Allie. Oh, good to know. At least the app is working right, Allie. Good to know. Are you using data or Wi-Fi, Allie, on your iPad? Let's see if that helps. Okay, I'm good now, Eileen. Okay. All right. At the very end, I will go off again and just try with my Anycam and see. But folks, upload speed and the age of their computer really makes a difference. If your upload speed is, or download speed, I mean. All right, so that has helped, Eileen. It's getting better. It's getting better. So let me do another. There must be an awful lot of residue left on them from the processing and the cutting, making, molding, or whatever they call it. Molds to make them release. Really, really must be left on the stamps because I did a really good sanding of them last time. And he never had an issue. Lindsay has them. She didn't have an issue. So maybe it's like a second round or a second batch or something. Yeah, Marion, but I've got a whole pile. I've got a whole pile of paper underneath here. It shouldn't need anything. There's some nice paper under there. There's some cushioning under there. It shouldn't need that. That's why I left this paper pack underneath it. And actually, last time I tried, Teresa, I put my mouse pad under it and it didn't help. So, but it was better, the last stamp, after that sanding. So, I'm giving it a fair try because at least last time I wanted to make sure that it was not my ink pad. So it's all been re-inked. Oh, really, Dorothy? Oh, really, Josie? To rub them on your arm, on your skin. Huh. These are waffle flowers, Allie. But, I mean, it could really have just be a default in the second making of them because I know they sold out within like 24 hours in their first load on their website. Yeah, so that's doing the trick. That's done the trick, Eileen. They just needed to be sanded. Oh. Yeah, so, hey, Lena. Yeah, they just needed to be sanded. And actually, so that's good to know. That's good to know. And I'm going to be doing lots of, I've got tons of ideas for using my swatch stamps once I finish all my, Christmas crocheting. Oh boy. I don't know why I do this to myself every year, but this year I started way early. So I'm going to be done before the end of October. I'm going to be done of my Christmas stuff. So yay me. Because right now I have to decide if I'm on the last row of Elisa's or if I'm going to do 3 more rows. So once I'm done the row I'm doing now of Elisa's, I'm going to measure it. And then I'll just have my half triangle row to do, the finishing row. And I bought some flannel. This is the Craft Smart yarn, is not the softest. So I bought some flannel, excuse me, that I need to throw in the washer, actually, because it's 100% cotton. I need to wash it before I put it on the back of the blankets. All right, so next up in my bits and bobs day are an update on my markers. So on my last stream, hold on. There we go. Hold on. There we go. I'll swatch them again for you. On my last stream, I used the crayon marker maker to make some markers. Now, my Sargent Art liquid watercolors worked perfectly. I'm buying a refill set, or actually the scented set. I'm not going to use the scented ink, though, of course. I'm going to use my own ink. I bought another set so I can use my PH Martins and some other ink refill stuff I have. I've used my Sargent Art, and this one's, I'll show you my Sargent Art ones. I've used my Distress ink refills. But I tried Archival thinking, it's water-based, it should work. Well, these Archival, one moment, let me zoom in a little for you guys. Oh, sorry about that. I was hitting the wrong button. Sorry. Hey, why are you not zooming? Right, YouTube doesn't let you zoom. That was the other reason. That's the other reason I wanted, yeah. That's the other reason why I have to use Manicam, because YouTube won't let you zoom. All right, so, okay. So these three, though, I did Archival inks. And you can see, first of all, how unevenly they soaked up the ink. Yeah, Teresa. Very funny. Okay, Zoe. And, oh, well, this one's not too bad. This one's better than the others. I had to spritz them with water. It's kind of dry. It's dry compared to the other ones, but this one's working not too bad. The black one didn't work this well. I didn't really test this one. So that's the red geranium. Red geranium. So that one's not bad. I'll probably use that. Oh, no. Really? Okay, so this is the, see how dry it is? So it just doesn't release it as freely as it releases the other. And this is the blue. Oh, the blue's not too bad either. So it's the black that's the most dry. This is cornflower blue. Oh no, Galena. Ha! So actually they seem to have cured a little bit even since I tried them last night. Because last night they were not working this well even. So maybe they're just taking a little while to, you know. So that's not too bad. Because that makes, these are permanent. I was thinking for using on like journal pages and stuff like that. Yeah. Slow bloomers, exactly. So these other ones, so my distress reinkers. No. Did I do this wrong? What did I do? I think I labeled the boxes wrong. Hold on. Hold the fort. Yes, I did. So let's switch them over to the correct box. All right. So these are my distress reinkers. These labels come with the markers. Okay, so this is forest moss. One of the original. No, it's not. Fossilized amber. I can't even read my own printing. Fossilized amber. Love that. Chocolate chip. This is a Stampin' Up! Chocolate chip. It's a very dark brown. Very nice brown. Actually, I'm going to try these on my watercolor paper too to see if they move the same way they do. This is my all-time favorite distress ink color, Twisted Citron. I do love Fossilized Amber too, but Twisted Citron, oh, yeah, yeah, I think I have some glycerin, Lena. I may, but is it glycerin that's in archival ink pads? I spritzed it with water, and I think that seems to have helped. I put these labels on opposite from what I really should have. This is the Mermaid Lagoon. Now, this one took a while. I don't know what was up with the nib. It was not flowing down to the nib. So I took out the nib and I spritzed water. I wet the nib and it flowed, and then it's fine. So this is Mermaid Lagoon. Now, look at that 3-color combo. Is that not a gorgeous combo? Yeah, no, they're not bleeding colors. And then this is the Forest Moss. Lovely dark olivey green. Mossy olivey green. All right, so let's try these. I'm actually going to do it on this. Speaking of this, so I want to have a paintbrush ready here. So what I'm going to do, since these are distress watercolor or distress inks, all right, so they are blendable. You're not going to get rid of this mark because they are markers. They lay down too quickly in one spot, but you can at least, okay, you can work them afterwards. It's easier if you get in there right away, you can move it. There we go. Yes, these are the ones I made on my Crayola thing, Helen. Yep. And welcome, by the way, Helen. I don't know if I said hi to you yet or not. So this is the chocolate chip. It's not going to move as much from Stampin' Up. It is a heavier, see, it will move. With the chocolate chip, you're better off doing it on your mat, then going in and picking it up. Okay, because it's a the ink is a water-based ink, obviously, but the Stampin' Up ink is a little heavier based than the Distress inks, so it's going to absorb. It's going to be a little more difficult to move after you're sketching. And then this is the fossilized amber. That one doesn't like to move quite as much, but you're going to find that anyway with different pigments. Yeah, exactly. I think it was worth the money. It was fun to do. It's easy enough to remove the tips. The nibs are easy to remove, fairly easy. You just need a paper towel and you just need to wriggle them, and they come out, so they'll be easy to refill whenever I want to refill them. And I'll just have to be gentle to not wreck the nibs, but I would probably be using them either on cardstock, on cards, coloring, or coloring. All right, so these are my Sargent Art watercolors. They're the Magic Liquid Watercolors by Sargent Art. So I'm just going to make sure my brush is ready here. I put these in full strength, knowing that I would likely want to use them this way. This is the B paper, watercolor paper. Hey, Colleen. Colleen, you need to get the marker kit. Now, I got a different kit than Janet. Janet's kit had different fancy nibs. Mine is the blue one. Had all just the regular, like, super tips, I guess. Or their regular marker tips. They call them broad tips. So I guess it's like their regular broad washable marker, not like the super tips. Sorry. Hey, Dee Dee, thanks. Yeah, so these are my markers. And of course, you can mix these Sargent Art a little bit. This is my favorite of the Sargent Art. Very similar to the Mermaid Lagoon. A little bit more blue than the Mermaid Lagoon, but yummy turquoise. Now, the green mixed with the turquoise is nice. Let's see if I can get it to mix. Because then you can get more like a teal color. All right, so you can mix the Sargent Art. All right, what didn't I do yet? Okay, these two. So fuchsia. The fuchsia is pretty. It's a nice purpley fuchsia. What I call red violet. They're really easy. Hey, CB. Woo, nice to see you. And their purple's not too bad. It's a little bit, the purple's a little bit weak if it's not full strength. Full strength, it's lovely. The green's a little weak too when it's not full strength, but they are only student grade. Like Sargent Art are not even considered like watercolor technically, but they're very good quality for the money. So those are my Sargent Art ones. Oh, I didn't do those on the cardstock because they look different on the cardstock. So let's do them on the cardstock. They're much more vibrant on the cardstock, of course, than on watercolor paper. You have to layer them up on watercolor paper. So this is them full strength. Look how vibrant that is. Yeah. The yellow is nice and vibrant. This turquoise. See, that is lovely. I didn't do the blue yet. I have to do the blue when I get my next set. The blue is a nice, like ultramarine-y blue. No, probably more like a cobalt blue than ultramarine. Somewhere between cobalt and ultramarine. And then there's a black and a brown, but I didn't bother doing the black or brown, but I might. Now that I see how nice they work, I might do the black and the brown too. They come with this nice little box to put all your markers in. Yeah, that's what started all this. Because Paula got us all on it because she saw the Jane Davenport video. So those are what I've got so far. I've got a kit coming to make. Let me put these in here as well. With my, now that I know they're working, I'll put the labels on them later. I messed one marker up though. One marker got ruined because I tried gold, the gold Sargent Art, and it wouldn't absorb and it would not release. I think because of there's not mica in it, but because of the pigment that's in it, it just won't work with these cores that they give you. All right, so the next thing I want to do is, I need a piece of copy paper. I'm doing bits and bobs here today, as well as making a journal at some point. But, oh, maybe I should do the journal next, because I know some people have to leave. Let's do the journal next. I was just going to put the little labels on my 2 new sets of archival, but I can do that after. All right, let's make some journals. I'm going to make some journals for Till and Eliza. And I'm going to make them half of an 8.5 by 11 size. Plus, I've got some, this is Artist Loft watercolor paper. They used to have it in like packs of 100. And for teachers, I guess. I haven't seen it sold that way anymore. And one day I walked in the store and they had all their packs of this watercolor paper, 100 sheets for like $2. And it's not the greatest watercolor paper. It's fine for like making card fronts or whatever. But Till and Eliza will have fun with it. So I am going to trim it and I'm going to put it in their journals. So this is 9 by 12 and I'm going to make it half of an 8.5 by 11. Because I have 8.5 by 11 paper, I'm going to put in their journal too. So I'm going to trim these down first. So there's going to be lots of paper trimming here first. But I'm not going to need that much. So let's see. How many sheets do I want to do of watercolor paper? Maybe that one. We'll see. We'll see, because I've got tons of paper. I want to do, it's going to be a junk journal. So for them to draw, color, paint, maybe a section where they can collect. I know that Till's going to a lot of concerts with music concerts with his mom. So he might want to collect, you know, tickets for that. I don't know. So I just thought I'd make them some journals. Yes, Dee Dee, you can definitely put them into a journal, onto a palette to mix for sure. Listen to you. What? Ignore chat. All right, Jean. Listen to Dee Dee. Dee Dee, yes, I can put them into a palette to mix. Sorry. That I said that. I showed you coloring them onto here, but yes, you mean the Sargent Art liquid watercolors? Definitely. I didn't do any mixing because I only had 16 markers to fill, right? So I've got 16 more coming. So if I have, oh, there's my broken scissors. I'll put those away. I bought a new pair of kitchen scissors since I broke my last ones. So yes, I will do some mixes if I have enough. Okay, I'm just going to cut. I'll do 2 of these at a time. Now, so So 8.5 by 11, that means 8.5 by 5.5 by 8.5. So I need to open this. So I'm going to trim this down to 8.5 because it's 9 by 12. I've got too much crap on my desk. Sorry about that. Ha ha ha, Eileen. Gosh. All right. 5.5. They have some fun kids watercolor paints. Actually, I think they're gouache. I think they're tempera paints, but they're still watercolor. So they'll be able to use those on these papers. Oh, I don't need this out because I'm just taking off half an inch. So I can measure it this way instead. All right. Would you leave me alone? My desk is annoying. Oh, crap. Hey, Joey. I didn't do that right. I don't know how I messed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5.5. No, it's right. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's right. It's not in half because it's by 12. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I wonder. That's what I get for looking for a chat. Then I get all mixed up. Yeah, Joie, I should be working in centimeters too, but I'm too old for that. I was in grade 8 and grade 9 when they switched from inches to centimeters, so I still think in inches. All right, so there's 2 journals. So I'm just trying to see here. Okay, that should be good for that. All right. So now I want some regular white cardstock. So these are easier. It's just the one cut for each of these. Nah, it's probably not going to go through all of those, but let's see. I like to make yeah, there we go. I like to make it work hard for its money. However many I pick up, that's how many I'm going to go through. Yeah, measure twice, cut once, unless you're me. Anyway, it wasn't a mistake. It was my brain that made the mistake, not my cutting. Thank goodness. All right. Now I want to do just some fun color stuff too, so they can use their pencil crayons on some different color paper. So let's do 2 orange. Let's do that. Hey, Vicky. Gray pencil crayons. Yeah, that's what we call them in Canada. I've got some craft. Got some green. Got a couple dark brown. That's kind of gotta, let me do it this way. That one end seems to have gotten wet or something. It's, I'll have to use that for something. Let me do one more of those. Oh, no. See, it got, I don't know what those brown ones got onto, but I'll have to use those for something where it won't matter. Matting pictures or something. And a couple black. I can use their white pencils. No, I'm making two. One for my great niece and one for my great nephew. And I may have too many papers. If I do, I'll just... All right, so in Elisa's, I'm going to put some of this. So I want it to be... 8.5. So I need to take off 3.5 inches. And I might use that on the front. Then I need 5.5 and 1.5. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the journal that way. Oh. And 5.5. I'll put that in that way. So then she'll have that little piece of some fun paper to write and draw on. So that's for Elisa's. Till's, I'm going to see if I have similar in this beautiful teal, or wait, now there's gray in the back. Let's see if I have it. I have it in the smaller. I may have used it. I may have used the teal one. Looks like I did. All right, let's see if I have it in the gray. There it is. No, is that it? No. Oh, there's a cool grid one too. I think I'll use that. Which means if they compare, let's see, I don't have, I must have made some journal pages for Elisa with the pink, because that's really weird that it's gone, because I don't use pink. She loves music though. Could put this as the second page for Elisa. All right. Yes, I still have the Timmy paper. I do. All right. All right, I want to leave that bird on there. So I'm going to take the 3.5 off this side. Yeah, that I don't want to go that way. And this, I want to go this way. All right, so that's these us. And then these are Tills. Okay, 5.5. All right, so that's going to go together. That's for Till. And this is going to go together like that. All right. And I also have some of this ledger paper left by Prima. So let's see what I can find. If there's anything fun for them. Maybe not. I would like it in my journal, but I don't think it's really okay. I'm gonna put that in. And then I think I'll use a couple of pages from here. All right, so this one is good because it will, oh, I don't know. They won't be able to mark on that very well. I forgot that that was textured like that. That'll eat up their crayons. I thought it was matte. Okay, it's not. All right, let's see what I got. All right, so let's divide it up and see if I need any more or not. Let me put these are watercolor strips, so I always keep anything I cut off watercolor paper in one of my organizer thingies here, so when I need to test watercolor, okay. I think I'll kind of put these between and the other papers. Okay, so there's 4 black. So I'm going to put the watercolor paper at the very back, I think. That way they won't mess up their other papers. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to guesstimate on the cardstock. Not going to count them. I'm going to put the watercolor paper at the back. Now, I also had somewhere, what did I do with it? Oh, there it is. I see it. I thought it would be fun. They had some tracing paper. Okay. I think these are 9 by 12, aren't they? Yes. Now, Till is 7 and Eliza is 4. But they both love to draw and paint and color. So they'll use these journals. Right now they have papers in they each have their file folder of painting and drawing stuff. And this way they can have some work and it's already bound and together. And because I thought what would be cool is I could teach them how to put something under here, trace it, and then color on the back to draw it on there. So I thought I would put it in between these pages. One, two, three. Okay, I couldn't remember if I did 3 or 4 pages. I also have another idea for something I want to put in here too. All right. That's going to be a pretty nice journal for them, I think. Acetate. Good idea, Teresa. And they can use all right, one moment here. Wonder where. Huh. I thought I had. Oh, I'll knock my coffee over. Wonder what I did with that. I wanted to put some graph paper in, but it's not here. Oh, this is, I wanted to put a couple of these in. There it is. Okay. I'm not sure though with the acetate. Just because they would have to use Sharpies on it, and I'm not sure they have any Sharpies in the house, and we don't want to give a 4-year-old Sharpies. But there is, I've got canvas paper. I'm going to cut a couple of these. This will be nice for them with their paints. They can use, they have, some of Mom's craft paints are still there, that she did with her toll painting. So they're using some of that. So this will be nice for their craft paint. I'll do that. This was one. I'll make 2, 4. I'll put this in behind in front of the watercolor paper. I think there's 4 in here. Yeah, that'll be good for them. Oh, that's a nice thick board on the back of that for using as a watercolor. That's a really thick board for using when I watercolor cards to tape my. That's really hard and thick. All right, I'm going to keep that. So this is canvas paper. Oh, sugar. There we go. This is canvas paper. 100% cotton. It was 10 sheets, and I think it was only like $3 at my Great Canadian Dollar Store. That was a while ago, though. Last time I checked, they didn't have any. Dang it. Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna. I have graph paper somewhere, and I just don't know where it is. I thought I had it right here in my desk. That's why I didn't go searching, because I thought it was right here, but it doesn't seem to be here. So, darn it all. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make some graph paper while we're sitting here right now. erase markers, Teresa? Oh my gosh, I never thought of that. Okay, I am adding acetate. Cool. Gosh, Teresa, you're so smart. Okay. Just one moment. I'm going to open Word here and print off some graph paper. All right, so new document and document, page setup. I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to format it with 0.2 margins. And my computer will print automatically on both sides. So I'm going to insert a table. And all right. Table properties. I want cells. Preferred width. I won't want to make them too small. I'll make them 1/2 inch cells. Is there a fill page option? There should be a fill page option. I'm sorry, if I had Manicam, I could show you guys what I was doing. But great. Paste. Oh. Let's try that again. Edit, copy. Edit. Edit, copy. Paste. All right. Now, all I need to do is undo that. And I need to insert one more column. Column to the left. And that should work. All right. Okay. I'm almost done, guys. Sorry. All right, and let's copy that whole thing. I'm just making 2 pages of it so that paste. All right. All right. File. Print. To and print settings. I'm going to print it just black and white. Oh. Two-sided printing on text. All right. All right, I've got it, I think. Just going to print it at normal. All right, print. Oh, I only put in 1 copy, for goodness sakes, Jean. I'm going to make 5 more. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. I apologize. I hope anyone watching the recording fast forwarded. Sorry. All right, here we go. All right. All right, these are 9 by 12. So take off 1/2 inch first. So once again, as I said, this is canvas paper. So this will be fun to use with acrylic paint. Hey, Paula. Hi there. I'm just making a journal for Till and Eliza. I'm going home at Thanksgiving, so I thought I'd take a journal home to them, get rid of some of my supplies. Use what you got. Now that I've got my cinch again, I can make journals. So excited. So excited. So putting all different kinds of papers in it. All right. Right now you will hear my printer in the background printing away. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 for Eliza, 4 for Till of the canvas paper. I think I'll put that at the back, but I think I'll put it in front of the watercolor paper. And I've got the pattern paper in front of these really specialty papers so that hopefully it'll remind them that these ones at the back are special papers for their paints. Okay, so tracing paper. Okay, so acetate sheet. Okay, dry erase markers. Oh, look, I've got some alcohol inks on my acetate on these. Oh, by the way, Eileen, I found my alcohol inks. Obviously, I did not sell them. I thought I had, but I found them today. We figured you fell asleep at Dee Dee's. I've been known to sleep the day away too, so, and I don't have the work excuse like you do. All right, half an inch. Can't even see the edge of the. There it is. And my printer's printing off some grid paper that I'm going to add in. Those of you wondering what's grinding away on my printer. So there's acetate sheet for each of them. That's a good idea, Teresa. You are brilliant. 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 All right. Now I think I need to put a piece of regular cardstock in behind that because I've got a piece of tracing paper there also. Oh, now I messed up the size of that. How the heck did I do that? They must be 8.5 by 11. Oh, well. Doesn't matter that much, does it? That's funny. I didn't check. They were 8.5 by 11, not 9 by 12. All right. No worries. Oh, for heaven's sakes, when I sent that second one, I forgot about the third page. Oh, well, there's nothing on it, so it's not like I'm wasting ink or anything. All right, so I made 1/2-inch grids for them. You know what I need to do? Oh, okay. What I need to do is I need to get some drawings. Oh, yes. I can add them in later so that they can draw and match. So I need to get some files, some JPEG file. Oh, yes. Okay. So that means between each of these, I'm going to have a page. Okay, that's all right. I can plan that. I can do it with these because I can do it with these and then add them, just glue them on later. You know what I mean? To do JPEGs and print them out with a 1/2-inch grid on them for them to practice their drawing. Teresa has another good idea. Ooh, good idea. Just watch their crayons. Yay. I'm paying attention. Sorry, guys. I see it. I see it. I did. Yes, I do need a bell. I know. I need a bell. Good idea, Teresa. I can stamp them on. Okay. I've got a couple more of these pages. All right. that and that. But now I need these cut too, because what I'm going to do is so I'll attach a printed photo here, and then they can draw it here. And then here. Okay, hold on. I should do it with that's this side in the binding. All right, so this, then this. Then one of these. And this. Then one of these. Then this. So that's 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 'That needs one there. All right. Need 2 more pages. Now that's all wrinkled. Right, okay. Switch that out because this is the end that got wrinkled. All right, so I think I'm going to put these in right before the specialty colored paper. All right, I think that is going to work. So let's yeah, that's a good idea, but I don't think so. That's a little too messy. It's my sister's house, and their mom is back in university, so that means the cleanup would all be in my sister's hands, who has some huge back issues. So I really don't want to put that on her. Oh, my goodness. Get my feet. One moment, please. Grab my cinch. Sorry, I dropped a plate. Oh, my lunch plate just fell. Okay. Like I said, tomorrow I'm cleaning up in this craft room because I've had enough of avalanches, because I'm trying to keep things near me. And that can of pop was from last night, and it fell out of the bag of garbage. Hanging on my... All right. Put a colored sheet between each section. Yeah, that I can do that. Oh, don't worry. It's just a Crayola plate. They don't break. Actually, I need to cut my cover pages first. So let's get out my chipboard blade, so don't ruin my good paper page. All right, so 6 inches. Actually, it doesn't. Yeah, 6 inches. I'm going to do it 6 inches. By 8.5, 8 3/4. So taking off 3 1/4. Actually, I think I need to take... I don't want it 6 inches. I only want it 5 and 5.5, 5 6/8, or 5 and 5/8. Because I just wanted a little out past the edge. I don't want a big edge. So 5 5/8. The swatch sheets. Oh yeah. Wonder what? Probably just on... What should I... Don't know if I'm going to add the swatch sheets. So I can mix their crayons, pencil crayons. Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm thinking about that, Teresa, while I'm cutting their covers here. Sorry, what did I decide? So, okay, I'm taking off 3 1/4. Oh, this stupid thing. Stay. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. I need 2 pieces of black chipboard. Not one. One moment. It fell over. I need to stand up, and I'm still kicking the stupid can underneath my chair here. That's what I get for not taking my sandwich plate out before I start streaming. Okay. Five and 5/8, not 6. So 5.5 plus another 1/8. Did I trim these down from 6 inches yet? What did I do here? I did one and forgot to do the other one. Yeah, it's just a part. It's the same kind of tool. It just doesn't have as big a base, Paula, which is fine. The base is great for kids. If I had kids doing it, I would definitely want the larger base because it's sturdier. Did it arrive today, Paula? That's the one I got to make my second one. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Whenever this old version of these don't stay in well at all. Oh, sorry. I get an itch on my leg, but I can't scratch it because I'm not allowed to scratch. Not supposed to scratch, but it's driving me crazy. I don't know if a mosquito just bit me or what. That's what it feels like. Okay, I only need to leave an 1/8 on this way because with the binding's going to be even on this side, so I don't need to leave a 1/4. In my height, I like to leave a 1/4 of an inch so that there's an 1/8 on the top and an 1/8 on the bottom. You don't have prime, Paula? Paula, I did not know that. Next time, tell me. I'll order it for you, Paula. I have Prime. Oh, silly girl. Anytime you want something ordered, just tell me. Jeez Louise. All right, so 3 1/4 off this. Okay, So, all right. Swatch pages. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. Don't think I'm going to. All right, now use this. Gonna need another one. One moment, please. I don't know if I got, oh, my other 1-inch one may be way over on the other side of the room. Because I think these ones might just be, oh, wait now. Those are 3/4 inch. They actually may be good enough. Actually, I think I'll use the 3/4 inch one. Okay. Oh, or maybe I'll use these spiral ones. These are 1 inch. They're spiral instead of the D-ring. They may work better. I think I'll use the white spiral ones for them. I don't like them for me as much, so maybe they'll. Really, mine was $19.99 with the 16 markers. How many markers did yours have, Paula? Okay. I'm going to put these two very carefully. Yeah, running out of space. Okay. Mr. Cinch, here you are. Isn't he pretty? Oh, sorry. Okay, Paula. Gotcha. Yeah, so much cheaper down there, but that's okay. Whatever. I'll take the difference. Yeah, they're okay. You have to kind of click them, Paula, on the end. You have to kind of twist them so that they don't. Otherwise, if you keep spiraling, they kind of like come right off. But no, just have to click them. Okay, so. All right, so these are 8 3/4. So 8 1/2. Okay, so I'm going to use the 8 1/2 and then add 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so 8 1/2 is the 5th prong on my second pass. My 5th prong. But these are 8 1/4. So I have to move this out 1/8 of an inch so that this first so the first hole will line up with the first hole of your pages and it'll still be in the middle. Sorry. My door opened when I did that. Something's under there and it was in my way. There we go. That's why, my stamp pad. Okay, so let's do the 2 covers first. My desk is like uneven. Sorry, it's because I'm sitting down. Well, I always sit down when I do this, so I don't. There we go. Don't know why it's so hard going through. All right, and pull out the 5th plug. Set this up. Moment, let me get it lined up here. There we go. All right. I don't know. I didn't see where Ella had originally said she was going to start streaming in September, but I haven't seen her post a date yet, so I'm not sure. Oh, because she wants to trick her head Colleen if no one else says. Gotcha. 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 All right, now I need a place to put. All right, so let's do all of one first, and then I'll do all of the other one, just because it'll be easier that way. Okay, so let's put that up there. This is going to go here. All right. So I'm going to do all of the first set of punches first. Then I'll go back and do all the second set. But I put too many pages in. So let's take that out. That's what I get. Jamming it up. Let's try that. It did go through. It just didn't go through all of them. I think it's the acetate, because it should have gone through that many. Okay, there we go. And now they're messed up because it didn't go. I didn't put it in correctly lined up. Dang it. It's all right. They won't notice that. I'm going to be not quite so many sheets. Go a little easier on how many sheets I put in. So Zoe, are you in high school or university? I saw you talking about doing schoolwork. High school. Don't wish your life away. It will go by way too quickly. Pretty soon you'll be wishing that you were still in high school. All right, so now I'm down to the canvas paper. Watercolor paper. Ooh. And so now I need to pull it all the way and pull out the 5th plug and do my second round of oh, hold on. One moment, please. Sorry, he's being unruly tonight. Night, CB. See you. There we go. Oh, now that got messed up. How did that one get messed up? I have to trim a little bit off the bottom of these. This obviously did not get lined up properly the first time through. So I need to trim a little bit off the bottom of these ones. Oh, I still got my icky blade in there. It'll be a little short, but that's okay. Let's put my blade away. That happened with this too. I don't know what I did. It's user error, not machine error. It's not machine error. I don't want them hanging below the bottom of the journal, so I need to trim them off a little bit. I'd rather them be a little short. All right. Okay. All right. That's not a problem. It is a wonderful machine. It is great. All right. Here we go. Oh. All right. And punch. It's easy when you do it properly and don't try and put too many pieces of paper in it like I often do. And of course, I'm only punching 4 holes right now. So this is, the second punch through is always a lot easier. All right, so I want to put somehow I messed up and didn't end up with a piece of, I want a piece of white cardstock behind that acetate for them to draw on. Then I want a piece of color before the tracing paper ones. Then after the tracing paper ones, I want a color. So then before these grid ones, I want a piece of color paper. Maybe I'll put the dark brown. All right, and then we have the color paper. Then we have some more specialty. Let's put one of these. Sorry, guys. I should be doing this on camera, but one of those in behind that. All right, front cover, back cover. And there we go. So that's ready for the binding. I'll put paper on it afterwards. I'll design it. I have an idea what I want to do on the front, but it's going to take some computer work. So hi, Melina. I'm just finishing. What's only 26? Oh. What? What? You gave away your sketch, Colleen? Oh. Anyway. All right. So, first pass. Oh, great. Because I put too many in. Honestly. All right. You're going to be like that. It's something stuck. There we go. Ugh. This is the one with the acetate again, and I forgot. No, it's not. Okay, hold on. I need to put something. That's what it is. It's this darn. It's the tracing paper. It's getting stuck there. So I put something over top of the tracing paper this time. There we go. Uh-oh. It totally left one out. Hold on. One moment. One of the holes isn't punching. It may have too much. Too much confetti. So it's not punching down all the way. So let's try that again. Let me turn it over here for a minute too. Make sure there's nothing else in the way. Oh, I can't see it. It doesn't show you the bottom. Yes, it does. I think that was the problem. I think there was paper in the way. So let's try that again. Because that bottom punch, that first hole was not punching. That's why it got stuck the first time. No, it's still not punching. Oh, yes, it is. So what's going on? That's really weird. Don't know what's going on. Don't tell me I've broken another machine. There's a punch that's not there's. All right, I see it moving down. Oh, no, one of them's not moving down. Hold on. It's stuck. I broke it. Great. I'm going to have to figure that out because I'm probably going to have to turn it upside down. And now when I pull it down, I'm going to have to account for that. I don't know. But it's not punching. The first one's not punching. Okay. No, I checked that, Colleen. It's not. Oh, shoot. And now I've got it all messed up. Dang it. Because I was turning them upside down as I punched. That's the front. And there's that. Then there's that. Then there's that. Then there's that. Okay. I got so muffled I wasn't turning them upside down. Yeah, but then I can't do that because all over the pages. That's all right. I'll figure it out. I'll sort it. It's my fault. I obviously overtaxed it, putting too many pieces of paper in it. All right. So now when I do this, I just want to check something. When I do my second one, take out the 5. It's going to leave one. All right, now it's punching again. Okay, that's the strangest thing ever. All right, that's okay. It looks like it's punching again because it punched in that one. Okay, it's punching again. Hey, Debbie! No, I don't. Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll see. I'll put them back in a moment. All the ones that need it fixed. Okay. Uh-oh. Sorry, I messed that one up, but that's okay. And okay, Helen. Oh, you told it to be good. Oh, well, that was very nice of you, Joycey. I'm glad it listened to you. Yeah, it was totally out of alignment, that first. That's what it is. It's not the thing. I had it totally out of alignment. The ruler was not in line properly. See, once again, user error, not machine error. That's all right. I'll just have to trim them all, that's all. What a Nimrod. What? See, I'm glad it's not a book for... I want to get... all right. They're going to be all messed up. It's Elisa's. She won't notice. All right. I need to put this one between two pieces of paper here because I can't go in the back. Yep, it was my fault. Yeah, for my great niece and nephew, Till and Elisa. Yeah, if I would be doing all new papers if this was going to someone who is buying it or a gift other than for family. Yeah. It would these papers would not be used. All right, so that one was correct. For whatever reason, I had one. All right, this one's correct. Let me find the ones that are correct. They got mixed up because, all right, so these ones are correct. These were the first ones I did. So ones at the front and the ones at the back are correct. The ones in the middle that are an issue. So I have to go through and fix them. Okay, now the pages are all out of order and all messed up. Completely messed up from how I had them organized. Totally messed up. Okay. Because I was supposed to put... Anyway. Never mind. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out the second one. I'm going to put this in the second one. And I'm going to punch there. Okay, so that'll fix the issue. Now I know how to fix it. I'm going to fix it next. Okay. They'll get mostly lined up. All right, so now I need to fix. And then I'm going to flip it over and pull out the second one and punch one more hole. There we go. All right, so that should set those up properly. All right. Let's get the rest of these sorted. All right, that one should work. All right. Let's get the rest of these sorted out, and then I'll arrange the pages again the right way. Hey, happy Diane. Hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to fix my dumb mistake that I made with my silly cinch. Oh, 1, 2. Come on, get in there, you. There we go. Because I had it lined up the first time the wrong way, Happy Diane, so it totally misaligned all my holes. Dang it. Oh, totally. They're totally mixed up wrong. All right. Oh, I didn't go check my mail today yet to see if my stencils came in. Ooh. All right. Now let's get these all sorted and lined up. Because oh, good, Jean. Pulled the clip right off. Why don't you? Oh, for heaven's sakes. I'm so good at busting things today. All right, I'm not going to leave that there. I'll fix it later. Welcome back, Melina. All right, so that's watercolor paper. That goes at the back. This one's going to be all messed up. Okay, canvas paper. Let's look for the rest of the canvas paper. There's the rest of the canvas paper. All right. So I want one of these between the water paper, one between the canvas paper. All right. All right, so now I've got a piece of acetate and a piece of cardstock after the acetate. Now I want, okay, tracing paper, cardstock. Tracing paper, cardstock. cardstock. Tracing paper, cardstock, and there should be one more tracing paper here somewhere. There it is. Tracing paper, cardstock. Then the rest of the cardstock. Then a color piece. Guess I really should put a color piece after the before the plain card. Before the plain cardstock. All right, then these ones are going to be so this is going to have a photo on it with a grid, and then there's grid paper for them to copy. Then the same thing here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. I'll have to find some nice easy ones for Eliza. Of course, her grandmother can help her. And then just some plain colored cardstock to color and draw on. And then their canvas paper and watercolor paper. Alrighty-o. There we go. Whew. Thanks. Thanks, Helen. Oh, gosh. All right. Great aunt, actually, but that's okay. They don't call me Great Aunt Jean. They call me Aunt Jean. They don't call me Great Aunt Jean. Okay, so I'll show you how to put, since Till's is going to line up a lot easier than hers. Well, maybe. All right, so I'm going to start. So these are the wind it ones. So you kind of wind them in. Oh, from the bottom, Jean, you silly girl. So you put it in the bottom one and you're going to keep winding it. But I need to get them all on. Oops. Need to get them all on that bottom one first. Okay. I don't know if you can do this on the machine or not. I've never done it on the machine. No, you can't because it's hung over the machine. So this makes them like a spiral bound notebook instead of a, hey, Lynette. Hey, Galena. That's not. See, I love doing this. I love making journals. I love it. I like the creative process. I like making things. Ah! Hello. Well, you know, Till was sitting at the table the other day and he goes, I miss Aunt Jean. When's Jean coming home again? It's like, yes. Okay, I think I've got a better way of doing it so I don't end up losing my pages. Just a second, though. All right. Yeah, the other binding rings are way easier, let me just say. I may yet end up switching to those other binding rings, but I'll show you how these ones work. Uh-oh, okay. Oh, Diane, I know. It's my turn to go your way, but I just don't. Right at this point, I can't travel. Got to get my legs and my knees in shape. I know that my friend who's getting ready. Oh, I need to. What day is this? Monday. Okay. I need to text her when I'm done streaming and wish her luck because she has her first radiation treatment tomorrow. So I want that to be the back. So oh no, I did that backwards. That's wrong, Jean. Okay. All right. All right, so now I'm going to keep spinning it. All right, once you get them in, then you're all good to go. All right, so I'm just turning it, and they go in the next hole. What I should have done is line them all up and clamped them, but because they were, there we go. Oh, how fun, Diane. Yeah. Because you still have grands out there, right, Diane? See, once you get it going, it's easy peasy. Well, Teresa, that's funny. Okay. All right, so now I know. The nice thing is we can add to this too easier. It's easier to take this off and add to it. You can just take the back off. Aha, Debbie. Now, I don't think Till and Elisa won't do that because they know I've made it for them. However, I don't think my Timmy scissors will cut this. They cut the wire, but I don't think it's going to cut this. Oh, yeah, they're actually, it cuts even easier than the wire. Oh, wait a minute. I cut it. See, this is the thing I don't like about the spirals. This is what I don't like about these spiral bound ones. Because, see, they don't open. They open flat, but they don't open even. So I may switch to the D-ring. See how it offsets? Anyway. So I'll tell you my plan for the cover. I'm going to get a picture of each of them. A photo, one of their more recent photos of them. And I'm going to turn it into line art and put it on the front. Then they can color themselves and they'll know which journal is theirs. Yeah, you have to crimp the ends, Teresa. Or something. I don't know. That's why I think I'll switch back. I have 1-inch ones. Actually, looking at this, the 3/4 inch. Let's see. 3/4 inch may work anyway, but I think I'll switch and do the O-rings. I'm not a huge fan of these. Patty sent me with these. This set came with Patty's. So. Oh, no, that's a good idea, Jackie. That's a good idea to glue a bead on. Or even roll some pretty washi tape. Like around and around several times. That would work too, right? Yeah. But I don't know. I still like the other. I don't know. So. Anyway, my voice is getting tired. So I think I am going to leave it at that. It's truly a junk journal because they didn't end up lined up well at all. I just threw it together. That's why it's not a Christmas gift. It's just I'm taking it home to them for Thanksgiving. So something fun for them to do on the weekend while I'm there. So anyway, thanks everyone for coming. If you don't have to run away right away, I'm going to stop this stream and I'm going to come back with ManyCam and see if there's a huge difference in the buffering with ManyCam, because when I first started, I have a feeling I just had a bad connection. So if you can stay around for 5 minutes, I would appreciate it. I'm going to do a quick ManyCam test. Everyone else, thanks very much for coming. Bye.